America's favorite recording stars, Miss Loretta Lynn.
You've been making your brags around town that you've been a love of my man. But the man I love, when he picks up trash, he puts it in a garbage can. And that's what you look like to me. And what I see is a pity. You better close your face and stay out of my way if you don't want to go to Fifth City. If you don't want to go to Fifth City, you better detour around my town. 'Cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground. I'm not a saying my baby's a saint, 'cause he ain't and that he won't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City. Come on and tell me what you told my friends if you think you're brave enough. And I'll show you what a real woman is, since you think you're hot stuff. You bite off more than you can chew. If you get too cute or witty, you better move your feet if you don't want to eat a meal that's called Fifth City. If you don't want to go to Fifth City, you better detour around my town. 'Cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground. I'm not a saying my baby's a saint, 'cause he ain't and that he won't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City.
In a tavern on the corner, you'll find me every night, trying to forget a love that didn't work out right. My eyes just stare at nothing. Here I sit a broken man, with a glass on the table and your picture in my hand. A glass on the table, your picture in my hand. Why I had to lose you, I just don't understand. I said that I'd forget, but it won't happen like I planned. With a glass on the table and your picture in my hand. Loudly play, but I never hear the song, 'cause I'm staring at your picture and wondering what went wrong. I said that I'd forget, but it won't happen like I planned. With the glass on the table and your picture in my hand. A glass on the table, your picture in my hand. Why I had to lose you, I just don't understand. I said that I'd forget, but it won't happen like I planned. With a glass on the table and your picture in my hand.
Thank you, friends, and a big welcome, a big special welcome for another 30 minutes of fun, family-type fun and entertainment that we think you'll enjoy. We'll continue on with the Wilburn Brothers show immediately after this important message from our sponsor. Dot recording star Mary Taylor, our special guest this week with Feed Me One More Lie.
Early this morning I heard you tippy-toeing after spending all would have come home sooner, but the weather was a-freezing. Your tires were frozen to the ground. The red stain smeared all over your collar you got from eating strawberry pie. Well, set me in a high chair, tie a bib around my neck and feed me one more lie. Tell me that you love me, hug me up and let me see a little tear in your eye. Well, set me in a high chair, tie a bib around my neck and feed me one more lie. Now there ain't nothing wrong about a man going fishing, taking his buddies along. But you go fishing in a cashmere sweater and wearing your pretty cologne. Your boss got the flu bug and he's laid up. You had to work a little late at night. Well, set me in a high chair, tie a bib around my neck and feed me one more lie. Tell me that you love me, hug me up and let me see a little tear in your eye. Well, set me in a high chair, tie a bib around my neck and feed me one more lie. Tell me that you love me, hug me up and let me see a little tear in your eye. Well, set me in a high chair, tie a bib around my neck and feed me one more lie. Yeah. That's all. Thank you.
Wonderful job. Mary Taylor, she'll be back with us a little bit later on. We'll be talking to her and finding out a little bit more. I want to find out some more about her. Ooh, she sings a pretty good song, a whole lot better than Hal Rugg sings. Oh. All right. Right now, I want you folks to say hello to Harold Morison with a nice big hand pat. Huh? Have you been fishing, my boy?
I've been curious to see what's behind them rocks, Holt. I've been back there inspecting it.
I see.
Besides, I'm so nervous I can't hardly go anywhere.
Now, what in the world are you nervous about?
I'm going to have to get off the road. The road is driving me insane.
What do you mean, get off the road? You're not going to make any more personal appearances?
Traveling and the picking and the grinning is making me so nervous. I'm so nervous right now I could thread a sewing machine and it running.
What makes you so nervous?
Well, I'll tell you what. I went home the other night, and I, come in off the road, and I eat supper, and I drawed up the easy chair in front of the television.
Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden, a knock come on the door, and before my wife thought, she said, "Oh, my goodness, that may be my husband." and before I thought, I run and jumped out the window.
Oh!
The dog is on hand.
It must be.
Get it, Holt. Ride, and it got him in a jam. He brung a batch of dog food in, thinking it was spam. He sat and eat the entire bunch as happy as a lark. We didn't notice nothing wrong till he began to bark. By this time he was in the yard, but doing no great harm. He whipped the cat and jumped the fence, run around the barn. Mama called us home to look, said, "What's he doing there? How come he's standing on one foot with the other in the air?" Get it, Hal. We called the doc to look at Paul, but he arrived too late. We told him Paul lit up the road after getting through the gate. The doctor said he passed our Paul back there a ways not far. He wondered why a man that age was running after cars. It was May maybe 2 weeks later, we finally heard from Paul from the little town of Hinesville in northern Arkansas. The headlines told the story of how disaster struck. Man scratch himself on a city street, run over by a truck.
Never alone, but always lonely without you. I'm always found with friends around, but still I'm blue. I play a part to hide a heart that's broken too. I'm never alone, but always lonely. Never alone, but always lonely since you're gone. I joined the crowd where laughter's loud, still I'm alone. The city lights and party nights go on and on. I'm never alone, but always lonely. I always smile, so no one else will know. But all the while behind the smile, tears want to flow. I see your face, it's every place we used to go. I'm never alone, but always lonely. Never alone, but always lonely.
Thank you very much. A fine job by Hal Rugg and Buddy Spiker, Larry Estes, and of course we won't leave our big brothers out, Teddy. They done a pretty good job too, didn't they?
I thought they were fantastic.
Oh, now then you just cost us more money. We have to pay them more. Friends, here's a real great song that many of you will remember. Many of you have requested us to do this song. We recorded it in one of our long play albums for Decca Records several years ago. The great Roy Acuff song, The Wreck on the Highway.
Who did you say it was, brother? Who was it fell by the way? When whiskey and blood ran together, did you hear anyone pray? I didn't hear nobody crash on the highway, but I didn't hear nobody pray. When I heard the crash on the highway, I knew what it was from the start. I went to the scene of destruction, and a picture was stamped on my heart. There was whiskey and blood all together, was mixed with glass where they lay, and I heard the groans from the dying, but I didn't hear nobody pray. I didn't hear nobody pray, dear brother. I didn't hear nobody pray. I heard the crash on the highway, but I didn't hear nobody pray.
Am I ready? I would like to dedicate this next song. Everybody says, oh, everybody. I don't dedicate very many songs, but I would like to dedicate this song to my boyfriend in Los Angeles and my boyfriend in Chicago. And I just got a new one in Nashville because I moved here. But I'm not going to tell you who it is because you will. You'll tell everything. You're the kind. In the key of F. All my songs start off. Well, I keep hearing you're concerned about my happiness. All that thought you're giving me is conscience, I guess. If I were walking in your shoes, I wouldn't worry none. While you and your friends are worried about me, I'm out there having fun, counting flowers on the wall. That don't bother me at all. Yeah, I got the girl just a minute, okay? That's beautiful. Elijah was a wood Indian standing by the door. He fell in love with an Indian maiden over in the antique store. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. Last night I dressed in tails, pretended I was on the town. As long as I can dream inside to keep this swinger down. Please don't give a thought to me, I'm really doing fine. You can always find me here and having quite a time, counting flowers on the wall. That don't bother me at all, yeah. I just thought I'd throw that in. Just in case there's any Indians out there. I'd like to cater to them a bit. They have an A. Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hemismaha, Havana, Ranana, Havana, Ranana, Havana, Ranana, Hemismaha. Ooh, roo, Rahim, Rahim, Vasame, Rahim, Vasame, Rahim, Vasame, Rahim, Vasame, Rahim. I just forgot to take my gum out. I can't just go on singing like that and you thinking that I don't know I got the gum in my mouth. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. It's good to see you. I must go. I know I look a bride. Anyway, my eyes are not accustomed to this light, and my shoes are not accustomed to this odd time beat. I must go back to my room and make my day complete, counting flowers on the wall. That don't bother me at all. It's my electric tambourine. I got it plugged in over there. made me lose my place, Teddy. And that isn't difficult at all, I'll tell you for sure. Did you want to play my tambourine?
No, I was going to show you where you
All right, you play it. Do a little tom-tom. Counting flowers on the wall. Isn't that fun?
Sure is.
That don't bother me at all.
I think it's
Playing solitaire
more fun.
with a deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. 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 Counting flowers on the wall. Oh, you'll never learn.
Mary, that is wonderful. And this
You like
is...
my tambourine?
Oh, yes.
You can play it later if you want to, because I let Teddy, and I couldn't let him play and not let you play it too.
I'll be happy to play with you anytime you
No,
want
my
me to.
tambourine.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Ooh!
You know who this is here? It's my
no,
daughter.
I didn't know that.
That's Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Won't you look at me? Will you look up here?
Tell her what you got,
Can
Sharon.
you look up here? Look up.
Loretta,
look
you
at
and
that
Harold
big
come
red
and join
light.
with us.
Do you see that red light?
Do you see it? Friends, we've got to go. Mary, come back to see us, will you please? It's always a pleasure to have great talent like this. Mary Taylor, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. At the same time, join with us for some more fun, will you?
Join us again next week, same time, same station, for another Wilburn Brothers show.